Am I supposed to sit up here and have the platform that I have and not call bullshit bullshit?
Has turned into a version of faith. It made them worship the person that turns the verses to hate. Able to earn the power, influencing what sermons say. The Constitution says to separate our church and our state, while ICE is ripping innocent immigrant peoples apart. The white Americans don't care because they think it's a farce, because they don't think for themselves, but they believe that they are. They're shown to protest and told that there's no reason to start. Trump got elected when he mentioned he'd protect the Bible. Let's forget the insurrection and the Epstein files, and some rape accusations make them deflect to eye rolls when Trump paid compensation to lose unsolved trials. But Trump could do no wrong cause he thinks God could be real. He's always right and won't deny our rights, but shockingly will. It's only we, the reasoned people, that can stop his appeal. Cause just how many peaceful protesters have got to be killed? America, where you become stupid in school. America, where criminals make the laws and they rule. America, where theology is taught to be true, but it's unlike their theocracy like Jesus rebuked. America, where you become stupid in school. America, where criminals make the laws and they rule. America, where theology is taught to be true, but it's unlike their theocracy like Jesus rebukes. We got willfully ignorant preachers out from the south, but Jesus said he'd spew indifferent people out of his mouth. Their specific messages meant for those taking that route. It's propaganda embedded to culmination and doubt. They say abortion is immoral off religious retort, but they ignoring the portions where kids were killed by the Lord. And they be snoring when Israel kills 1 million more, and tell me how religious folk have such a will to deport. The immigrants a scapegoat while they're raising their spending goals. While packing prisons up, Trump evades all the federals. While moving like some predators, they pray in confessionals. Moving blame, but accusations made are confessions. So the right will use theology so they can get interest. But Christ rebuked hypocrisy and said, love the immigrant. Our leader is incarnate of our nation's indifference, convenience and greediness, their hate and their ignorance. America, where you become stupid in school. America, where criminals make the laws and they rule. America, where theology is taught to be true, but it's unlike their theocracy like Jesus rebuked. America, where you become stupid in school. America, where criminals make the laws and they rule. America, where theology is taught to be true, but it's unlike their theocracy like Jesus rebukes. Justice dissipates with wealth and moral popularity. While Jesus lived communally, most Christians choose disparity. They want to keep their kids protected, but shootings aren't rare it seems. So how is the religious crowd refusing regularity? Really, it's the protesters that want violence to stop, but these college kids are punished for using their right to walk and to talk about what's wrong with the party system that's flawed, and how it serves the dictator leadership that's on top. And listen, this is how we got the shit that we get it. We had Israel bought and lobby our politicians, which is how they sit and fund them killing kids called a mission. But Americans don't care because their preacher taught different. Theocracy is wrong and it don't matter the religion type. Middle Eastern Islam completely got rid of women's rights. Western Christianity justified slaves for richer whites, and Jews have justified a genocide with no end in sight. Fuck your education, you're not really getting smart. They want you working for the nation instead of making some art. They were born into their wealth. They say you're lazy if you aren't, or you're gonna go to hell. So put that hand upon your heart. America, where you become stupid in school. America, where criminals make the laws and they rule. America, where theology is taught to be true, but it's unlike their theocracy like Jesus rebuked. America, where you become stupid in school. America, where criminals make the laws and they rule. America, where theology is taught to be true, but it's unlike their theocracy like Jesus rebuked.
We Jews are God's chosen people, and the Gentiles must learn their purpose in life is to fight and die for Israel.
Where I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay?
Smart people don't like me. They're wasting their time with the Epstein hoax. They're stupid people.
Our president will start a war with Iran because he has absolutely no ability to negotiate. He's weak and he's ineffective.
And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything. Grab him by the pussy.
Who is working with Donald Trump right now, behind the scenes?
Mostly God.